Hey guys, welcome to I'll Be Drammed. Today we're going to bring you a very sought after bottle this year. This is the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C923. Robinson, I know you've done some research. Tell us about this bottle.
Dude, I'm excited about this.
Yeah,
it's
isn't
the third
everybody?
release of the year. We always like to see batches. This one's coming in at 133 proof, 13 years, 7 months. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
All right,
it's
so
78 corn, 12% on rye and the bar.
I got to throw this out here though. I've read online. I haven't had this batch yet. I know we acquired the bottle, but I've read online that this is the GTS equivalent.
I don't know if we're ready to step out into that realm, but with that kind of an age statement and that kind of a proof point, I can see why people are wanting to kind of throw those in. It's an excellent bottle, but I understand. We're going to get into it. We're going to see what we think. But like I said, I've been excited about this one since they announced it earlier this year that it was going to be over 13 years. Pumped.
Yeah, I can imagine this is... I mean, I'm a huge fan of all the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof stuff.
What was that?
That was uncalled for, is what that was.
Because that nose...
It's so good. It's like just caramel, just like thick though.
Dude. There's so much there.
Yeah, this is thick with 2 C's.
Yeah,
Two
C's.
C's. Like cold peanut butter thick.
So I don't know that they make it, but on the nose, if they made a Reese peanut butter cup with dark chocolate,
They do.
all right.
Halloween time.
So the fat kid in me is sad because I've never had one.
Mhm.
Also, the exterior is also a fat kid, so it looks like I've had one, but I have not.
That is
So
exceptional.
you ever seen the resin candy, caramel, and chocolate? Yeah. What I get from it.
You know
Man,
what
that's a lot to unpack though.
So
what are those little candies called where it's like it's caramel and then it has like a vanilla cream in the center. It's like little slices.
Cowtail?
cowtails?
Well, no, it's not-
Cowtails.
it's like a cowtail except they're like bigger and it's slices of them.
Bull tails?
count.
No, you know what I'm talking about?
Brahma tails.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
They're like individually little.
Oxtails.
That's
Anyway,
Jamaican.
Those candies.
I know what you're talking about. It's
like
it's a
caramel and
cowtail
vanilla.
that's been sliced.
Yeah,
it's still
also-
soft caramel.
Yeah, that's really good.
So something that I
And
normally don't
the
get with
Kentucky hug.
I don't get that
There's
much
that.
hug.
You don't get a hug?
Not much.
Oh, it's
Now
there, though.
I know.
How was your childhood?
I know. It was pretty good, but I got hugs there, but not here.
I'm telling you, Darth Vader is
I
in the
will
room
come
and
down
he
there and
is-
hug you.
So the thing is, one thing that I normally don't get with the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof batches, they have like a hint of oak. This is up front oak with me.
I get oak and then a lot of fruit
Yes,
and then some sweet vanilla in the back.
this is amazing. Go ahead.
So the whole GTS thing online though, with the GTS 22, now I got a lot of leather tobacco, like really forward traditional bourbon notes. I don't feel that here.
And this drinks wildly below its
Oh,
proof.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This is 90 to 100.
I don't know if
I'd
it's
say
that
about
low. Like
115.
I was going to say
Yeah.
105 to
You
110.
said drastically.
Oh.
Yeah, wildly. It's 133.
Talking
Right.
about like GTS versus this, GTS Buffalo Trace always has this sort of grapey note or something like that. That I always get that GTS. I got something like it's fruit forward more than this. To me, on this is more caramel and oak. That's what I'm getting. You could compare them, but the profile's very different. It's going to be a preference thing, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But
but it's delicious.
It is.
But this is a more
And-
obtainable at a lower price.
And I'm gonna
I
throw
don't know
out
about
a
obtainable,
really
but-
weird palette. Oatmeal cream pie,
No.
like Little Debbie.
Nope.
You're not digging that one?
Nope.
You don't get the oatmeal cookie with
No.
the little. Oh, 100%.
No. I'm getting a lot of really dried fruit.
I don't get any fruit.
This isn't fruit forward to me.
I'm getting a lot of dried fruit.
What
Are you saying
fruit?
You don't like it?
No, I'm saying it's
What
delicious.
what fruit though?
So like apricot pear.
Creamy
Okay,
nutmeg?
apricot for those playing at home.
Apricot.
What's an apricot?
It's a fruit.
It's apparently the precot that got an A.
Right. Yeah.
Apricot.
See,
No.
I get more of a traditional like cherry.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm getting. I'm not disagreeing with you, but
Try it again.
Try it again.
Do better.
Did you clean your mustache?
Never.
I don't know. Smell it.
It smells
It
like
kinda look
Robinson.
they kissed from here.
I'm
Still the
hoping
same.
it looks like that from over there.
No, it's delicious. I'm just saying
This
that I'm
is.
getting a very fruit forward.
This is easily the best batch of the.
So, I'm a big fan of C921 and
the
of C918.
One was oh my god, it was so good.
918 was one of the last years that was above 130.
Yeah.
C921 was just most recent that topped
Is
everything last
Is
year.
that
And
118 here?
No.
it is not because I am selfish.
The mean little man.
I'm not little, but I appreciate it. I feel so skinny. But I don't know if C9. Well, actually, I don't. C921's not here because I think I drank it all. But
So, Chris, go ahead and say it. What do you say about the 9s?
Oh, the 9s are by far the best batch.
and
Always.
now,
Banging. Oh, they're all banging bros.
now here's the thing,
100%
and I know
Barados.
we talked about this in another video, but I feel like the last release of every year, Booker's, Elijah Craig, Larsoning,
Say the best for last.
Yeah, it's at least here recently that's been the case. The
since
last
21.
the last batch has been the clear favorite for us. This is head and shoulders above.
Now, we'll say C922 was the best of last year, but C921 drove it to school and left it there.
C921 was really good.
But that
C922 was the best of last year, but A123 was better 22 C batch, in my opinion.
yeah,
I'll
I
give you
agree with
that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
Now-
basically every batch we
now,
had this year
I was about to
better
say-
than last year's
Yeah.
corresponding batch.
I'll say that every batch this year was better than the C batch of last year.
Yeah. I do.
Even B522.
I think 22, I don't want
Which-
to call it like necessarily a down year, but it was.
But I wonder why.
It was
But wasn't
also
it
the
a-
first one that dipped below 12 years.
Right. It was the one
That
that
part.
did like 11 months or
11
something.
and a
Or
half.
11
I think it was
years.
it 11.5 or 11.7?
I think it was 11.7.
I was thinking 5, but we'll say roughly 11 and a half years.
11.7.
This is the best thing I've had in a couple years.
So, I think we need to put the larceny batches up too.
What do you mean?
We haven't done the C batch this year.
We haven't.
We also haven't done the C batch of last year. I have a C921 larceny that's not been opened.
I have 3.
Do you have C922?
I do not. I drank it.
Robinson?
I used to have 4 C921s.
I think the only larceny batches I have are. I have one from 21 for whatever reason.
That's the C.
It's the C.
That's the
For whatever
only
reason,
one
we have a
worth
bunch
buying.
of. Yeah.
Because they were good. We drank the first ones we bought and we went
Yeah.
back and bought more.
Yeah, except
And then
they were cheap and
Yeah.
only bought one
You could
extra.
find any of
I
you could
have
find them
the
anywhere. They were
B
so
batch from.
We don't have the C23 batch yet.
No, we haven't.
Mm,
I
we
haven't
have
seen
not
that one
bought
out
it
yet.
yet.
I've seen
This
it out
has
in
been
other
impossible
parts.
to find. It's been really difficult, but
Yeah, you're telling me.
We all have one now, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, not in hand.
Yeah.
Mine is en
En
route.
route. En route.
Yeah.
I should have mine on
That's-
Friday.
Mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like ours.
What's the sticker on that?
What's
Look at this. You see
what's the sticker on the bottom?
disrespect.
It's orange. It's mine.
Yeah, that one's mine. Orange is a shade of green.
I don't
Orange
think,
is
I
the
don't,
shade of
I don't
green.
think it is.
Yeah, this is the updated color spectrum.
When it comes to hunting.
Yes.
So I mean, I think we're all in agreement here. This is the batch.
This is a
of the
monster.
year.
If so, here's the issue with this bottle. It doesn't really matter when this video comes out. If you find it, buy it.
All right.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I will drop up to 110 on this bottle,
Wow.
which is current rough secondary, at least around here. I know it's what 80 retail.
Right.
Yep.
If you stopped me in a parking lot and showed me the bottle and offered it for 120, I'd probably give that to you also.
Just because a $20 bill is cash, it's easier that way.
I don't carry cash. I have a phone like an adult. So
Venmo, Cash App, Apple
Yeah.
Cash. We could figure it
I
out.
don't do Cash App, but Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, Smoke Signal, whatever you need, I'll make it. I'll download Cash App and send you $120 to this bottle.
Yeah. I'm with you there, Kyle. I think this bottle is easily worth $120. It's
the best bottle they put out in 2
It's not a
years.
secret that Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is one of the best buys.
There's
on
not
the
a bad one.
on the market. You know, you're getting an age statement, usually around 12 years, at Barrel Proof, which is going to be 125-ish most of the time.
This one's 133
I understand.
for the men in the room.
Yeah, I'm just saying in general,
Wow.
for $70,
80. I think it jumped up to 79 this year, right?
79.
$80. That being said, we reviewed a lot of products at $80 that are not even remotely close to this.
No.
You know, this is a in the BTAC kind of range of product. It is in
Now,
that
I have
realm.
no doubt. I haven't personally had very many BTAC products, but I've read reviews on non-GTS versions of the BTAC line. This is a close second behind GTS for me. This is in the top 3 of bottles that I've had in my lifetime.
Top 5 of
It's in
mine.
the same category for me.
This is in the top 3 that I've had lifetime.
Yeah. This is easily okay, if we talk about the best bottles we've had
GTS,
this year, if we say
Social Anxiety,
2023.
Old Fits.
Now, Social Anxiety was a blend though, right?
Yeah, but
Still, it was delicious.
It was. Now, if you want to compare 1-to-1, GTS and Social Anxiety from Southern Collective is in the consideration. Now, I know we have another one that we're going to get to at a later video.
But
But
Old Fits 19 was really close to
Old
that.
Fits
Social
19.
Anxiety too,
Yeah,
right?
but I would.
Old Fits 19 lost out. to
Yeah, I would
Social
I would
Anxiety.
put Social Anxiety in front of the Old Fits 19, though.
You were like,
We did.
Social
We
Anxiety.
did the video at the same time. The Old Fits 19, though, is 100 proof. Where this is a different animal.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about bottle and bond with Old Fits versus barrel proof and everything else.
Yeah.
Now,
That's not really fair.
This is barrel proof. GTS is barrel proof. Social Anxiety, I'm assuming, was barrel proof, even though it was a blend.
I think it was
Barrel
batch
proof of the well, it's
batch
still
proof.
barrel proof.
it's
It's still-
Ryan proof.
It's still barrel proof. It's just like Rare Breed. That
Right.
still comes off as barrel proof,
Mhm.
even though that is
A batch
not-
product.
Yeah, it's a batch product.
This is a monster.
Oh, yeah. Banger bottle.
Now,
Banger
Okay,
bottle.
okay.
If-
Rank
if-
it on the bottles that you've had this year. We're not counting GTS because that is a 2022 product.
Why did you have to do that?
Yeah, but- All right.
I'm trying to think like what have we had that
This year's
Anything
product
else
that we drank this year?
this year?
this might be it for me.
That's number 1 for me.
Now, I hadn't had
What are you gonna vote for?
3.
Number 3. Okay,
Three.
what's going above?
Three.
Let's see.
3.
3.
That social anxiety bottle was a fucking banger, bro.
That
Oh,
bottle came from 2022.
It doesn't matter. I drank it in 2023.
It was a banger, but
It didn't come from 2022. You made that trip and purchased that bottle.
now that's fair. I'll
In
move this
2023.
to 2 then.
no, let's take blends out of it. You can find on the shelf in North Carolina.
You can't find that on the shelf in North
No,
Carolina.
but you could have bought it in
could
North
have
Carolina.
bought it.
The social anxiety, you
Let's
had to
not
go
take-
there to get
let's
it.
take Nashville out of it. Sorry, Ryan.
If we're just talking about stuff you can pick up off the shelf in North Carolina, this is number
If you
1 for me.
could. Well, how about this? What has ever made it?
No,
North Carolina,
this is 2 for me.
What's number 1?
Number 1's H. Taylor Barrel Proof. That's the only thing that's going to beat it.
What's yours?
I mean, from that criteria, this would probably be number 1.
So, on your old criteria, though, you put this in the top 3.
Yep.
Social anxiety and what else?
So social anxiety, this number 2, and the Old Fist 19 number 3.
Okay. That's fair.
Thank you for that birthday buy.
Probably for me, this is going to be number 1.
Of 2023.
Of 2023 that I've had.
You've heard it here first, folks.
Probably not.
I
but
think
close.
this and the Elijah, not the
E.H.
Elijah,
Taylor.
the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. They're really close as far as quality. They're
This is-
exceptional.
Now, while this is hard to find still, this is easier to find.
Right, and
And when you start comparing secondary,
this is right.
this is 110 to 120 secondary. H. Taylor Barrel
I
Proofs.
saw it on the national market for $150 the other day.
Yeah, that's national, though. They're including shipping.
That's true.
I have
But
to say that I can't add barrel proof right here.
you haven't tried it?
Nope. Other than
You come
one
by the
time
house.
when somebody tried to make one,
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
benchmark.
yeah.
which I thought was
All right, you need to come to the house
Yeah.
then, because I've got batch 10 and
It
12.
was aged with the spirals.
It was aged with love.
That was a different spiral, though.
I was gonna say something. I was like PG.
That was a different kind of wood.
So, buy again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I would
Buy it.
basically buy as many bottles of this as you can find.
So here's the other thing I want to say. 924. The 924.
100%. Here's the thing.
No.
I'll
Are we
never not buy
expecting
one of these.
Right.
This age.
I don't know.
Probably not.
This is a
Probably not.
So this is the
Everything
first
else
time.
going
Because we actually
lower
referenced
than
this
the
in a
age.
video earlier.
This is the first time that they've went above 12 years, I think, ever.
Yep.
Because we
So-
talked about I think we did the B 523.
Yep,
maybe,
That
and
was
we
the
talked
one that was
about
below 12.
It was below 12, and we were like, hey, but the 923 is reportedly to be 13.
yeah.
And it is.
And it's delicious.
Yeah.
And the B
so-
batch was not bad. It
was
still
not
it
bad.
still was a very good. Honestly, if you're able to get any of the batches of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, you're not going to be disappointed. They're good bottles.
Unless
I
I'm
bought an
behind
A
you in
last
line.
week just because it was still on the shelf. I was like, oh, let me empty the shelf out in case they might.
You said the A?
Hey.
Now I will say I like the A better than
Yeah,
the
they
B.
had an A.
Yeah, the A is better.
Yeah.
Typically, the A's are more. I feel like the A's are more fruit forward.
They're sweeter.
Right, they're sweeter. Typically, right, and then the B's are kind of mediocre, but they're not bad. And then the C batches are typically all bangers. Right?
And
Yep.
mash.
No.
So
No.
you've been saying bangers for like a year now.
Right.
I had to add mash to it.
But that's not the
Added
same.
Well, also
That's-
mash bourbon.
mash bourbon.
Right, but bangers and mash for St. Patty's Day is 4 months away. Okay. All right. So,
All right.
Elijah Craig
All right, so
C923.
he likes sausage and potatoes.
Creamy potatoes.
And creamy nutmeg.
Creamy nutmeg. So
That's a callback
the
to it
923
several videos
Elijah
ago.
Craig. Y'all gonna buy it all?
Buy
it all.
100%.
Buy a case.
Yeah, buy it all.
Yeah,
Actually,
if
don't
you
buy a
can.
case. Actually, you know
Buy
what?
a case.
Send it to
Send us
us.
five.
Yeah,
No,
send
no.
it to us.
Actually, don't buy it, so we can buy it.
Yeah, this is.
Tell us where we can buy it.
Yeah.
This is
If
trash.
you find it, just buy it.
Yeah, this
for
is
us.
one of the
This
few
This
I'll
is
pay
trash. This
well
is a
over retail
trash
for.
bottle. Don't buy it. We're gonna buy
I
it.
hate secondary, but I'd pay secondary for this.
This is a banger bottle.
Yep.
I mean, what else can you say? It's Elijah Craig. They're doing their barrel proof shit, right?
They are.
So,
put it out next.
yeah, I'm waiting
Yep.
on the A batch.
Yeah,
It's going to be
now.
fruit.
Like a month.
It's going to be fruit forward.
Yeah.
And then
14 years.
yeah, but it's going to be a banger. So, what else? Anything? No.
That's it.
Yep.
All right, guys. We are I'll Be Drammed. Make sure you like and subscribe to all of our videos. We appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.
Way to suck at life.
How mad y'all want to get?